Ever had the urge to just plant something and watch it grow? Like, start a whole garden?
I mean, who hasn't, right? You get your hands dirty, you're out in the sun.
Yeah, exactly. So today, we're going on a little deep dive adventure, kind of a different one than usual. We're hanging out with this girl, Sandy, and her Grandma Ruth, who's got this awesome garden going.
Sounds fun. I'm all about gardens.
Right. So Sandy's visiting Grandma Ruth, and the first thing Grandma's got these teeny tiny gardening gloves and a little blue watering can all ready for Sandy.
Oh, wow. That's adorable.
I know. Must have been so exciting for Sandy, like getting her own special tools for this big garden adventure they're about to have.
Totally, like a mini gardener all set up and ready to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So out they go to the garden, and Grandma Ruth shows Sandy where to plant this carrot seed. But here's the thing. She doesn't just say carrot seed. She calls it buried treasure.
Oh, that's such a smart way to get a kid excited about planting.
Isn't it?
I bet Sandy was picturing digging up a whole bunch of carrots like they were, gold coins or something.
Oh, absolutely. And it wasn't just carrots. Grandma Ruth gives Sandy a sunflower seed, too, telling her, this is going to grow taller than you, Sandy. We might even need a ladder to reach the top.
Whoa, a sunflower that big, that's got to be taller than me too then. I can just picture little Sandy's face, imagining climbing a ladder to see her giant sunflower.
I know, right? And get this. Sandy gets to plant all these wildflowers, too, the kind that attract butterflies and bees.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. So her garden's not only going to have yummy veggies, but it's going to be buzzing with all kinds of cool insects and all these colorful flowers.
Right. It's like this whole little ecosystem she's creating.
Yeah.
But Grandma Ruth doesn't just stop at planting. She tells Sandy, now these plants, they need our care, just like babies do.
That's a great way to teach a kid about responsibility and how to nurture something. Like, even though plants don't talk, they still need our love and attention.
Exactly. And you know what the best part is? A few weeks later, Sandy comes back to visit, and her garden sprouted. Tiny green shoots everywhere.
Ah, that must have been so exciting. It's like magic, To see how something so small can grow into something so big and amazing.
It really is. And it all starts with just a little seed and a sprinkle of imagination, like Grandma Ruth was showing Sandy.
And patience, too. It takes time for plants to grow, and you have to be patient and watch them carefully. It's kind of like a slow-motion magic trick, unfolding day by day.
That's a good point. Gardening really teaches you patience.
Yeah, for sure. And observation, too, right? Because each plant is different, and you have to pay attention to what it needs to thrive. Some need more sun, some need more water, and it's all about figuring that out, like a little detective almost.
That's so true. It's not just about sticking a seed in the ground and forgetting about it. You got to be present and really observe what's happening.
Totally. And then imagine what Sandy will plant next time she visits Grandma Ruth. The possibilities are endless.
Oh, I know, right? Maybe some juicy strawberries or crunchy cucumbers. Ooh, or what about some bright red tomatoes? I can almost taste them already.
Me too.
Yeah.
And maybe some fragrant herbs like basil and mint. So many yummy things to grow.
Speaking of yummy things,
Yeah?
what would you plant if you had a magical garden like Sandy's?
Ooh, that's a tough one. There are so many cool plants out there. I think I'd go for something really unique, like a rainbow of different colored carrots.
Ooh, rainbow carrots.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. And maybe a giant pumpkin big enough to turn into a carriage.
Yes. And we could grow some magical beans that lead to a castle in the clouds.
Wow, now that's what I call a magical garden. See, that's the beauty of gardening. It lets your imagination run wild. And who knows, maybe some of those magical things could actually grow if we believe in them hard enough.
Maybe they could. I think the most important thing is to have fun and experiment. And remember, you don't need a fancy garden to start growing. Even a small pot on a windowsill can be a magical place for a plant to grow. And hey, maybe you can even ask a grown-up to help you plant a seed and see the magic for yourself.
That's a fantastic idea. So go ahead, get your hands dirty, plant some seeds, and see what amazing things you can grow. Happy gardening, everyone.
Happy gardening.
And that's our deep dive for today. We'll see you next time for another adventure.
Bye.
Bye.